That's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go.
Hey, it's your girl Daniree. You're now rocking with the modern day Wonder Woman. We are back at it again with another Behind the Vibe exclusive interview. I am super excited to be sitting down with this next new artist and multi-instrumentalist who is taking the internet by storm. We're talking over 40,000 subscribers on YouTube with over 3 million views, over 100,000 followers on Instagram, and as of recently, he broke 1 million followers on Vine. So stay tuned and keep it locked. Rising star and internet sensation Will Gittens will be with us. I am joined now by internet sensation and multi-instrumentalist Will Gittens. Will, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. What's up, everybody?
Hey, all right, so let's get right into it. Talk to me about your beginnings in music and how that all came about.
Well, I was born in Trinidad and Tobago, and my dad is a singer-songwriter, musician. So I'm actually just a clone of everything he was and is, you know. And so grew up around the environment of music. I mean, being a young child, I used to just go outside and play all the time, but you come back in the house and all you're hearing is gospel music, and Michael Jackson, Prince, rest in peace, and all these different genres of music, because my dad was a music junkie, a music head, you know what I'm saying? And so I was always taking in all that. And I mean, coming to America at a young age, I started to do sports when I came here, but later on in life, I just gravitated back to music because I feel that's what I was put on this earth to do, you know?
Absolutely.
And so, but man, I just had the music environment just growing up, so.
All right. Well, I was going to ask you because I noticed that you had a bit of an accent. So talk to me about your time in Trinidad and how you came over here to the States.
Well, Trinidad, like, I mean, I was born there and I was raised there till about the age of 8. So it was pretty much the best time of my life. But then again, when you're 8 years old, everything is awesome, you know what I'm saying? You don't really have much trouble or problems. But no, it's just, Trinidad is a really nice place. There's a lot of beaches and tropical weather. But I mean, it's in my memory, one of the best times of my life. Just being with my family down there, my extended family. But you know, my dad, like I told you, he was in music and just really felt like he really felt that opportunities were a lot more vast in America, and he had some connections in Nashville. He used to travel to the States a lot when we were living in Trinidad. So he was really the one that made the decision. When I was 8 years old, I couldn't really tell him, no, I want to stay here. So we all just moved up to Nashville, and so yeah.
Okay. So talk to me about how you got started on YouTube, because I know that you kind of jump-started your career online, doing YouTube videos and doing covers of other people's songs. So talk to me about how you got started in that.
So I remember, I'll never forget that. I mean, everybody had seen what YouTube was like early, like 2009, or even in the years before. But I never thought that I would be ever doing it myself or be able to put stuff on there. But when I got to Berkeley College of Music, where I ended up graduating from, when I was a freshman there, first semester, of course, the regular college experience, did a lot of partying and because it was away from home and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Because of the service.
You know what that is? Sorry about that. But second semester, I was like, man, I gotta start making a name for myself. And I saw that social media and YouTube, everybody was doing a lot of stuff on YouTube, so I was like, let me try. And so one of the first videos I ever put out, it actually was on a friend's page. I'll never forget, we did Tonight I'm Loving You.
Nice.
You remember that song?
Yes, yes.
And I remember it had like 2,000 views in a week, and we was so hyped. We was like, bro, we go viral, yo. No, I'm playing, but it ended up having like 50,000 views in like a month, and it like stopped growing after that. But it was so exciting to be like, man, people from all over the world are seeing this video, you know what I'm saying? And so from then on, I was like, man, this is really cool. So I kept doing videos. And it was kind of on and off for me for YouTube because it's like it's long and it's back then I didn't have the correct equipment and it took me a lot longer to do this stuff, so I didn't do it as much, you know.
So how is it, in your opinion, how is it that you've been able to establish just a strong fan base in such a short period of time?
Honestly speaking, the only way that, because a lot of people hit me up and they thought that I was buying followers, they thought that I had this plug from somebody else the way I could just buy it and it would be authentic and then just have this good engagement. But what I did, just like how normal human beings have a 9-to-5 job, I made social media my 9-to-5 job. And so, I was at home. After I finished college, I went on a voice actually, and they didn't turn chairs for me. And so I went back home to Nashville, and for me, like I didn't have any following doing that the first time. So I was like, it seems to be following is what's really driving, like that's going to be the next thing to where they won't even be interested in you as an artist unless you have a following, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I kind of saw that, so I was like, let me get on it myself. And so what I did is every single day I put time into doing videos on Vine, and when one video blew up on Vine and had like 1 million loops, I just rode that wave. And so it got to the point where I was doing 2, sometimes even 3 videos a day on Vine. An everyday process, like I made sure I was in everybody's faces, like, and so I mean that's the crazy thing about the power about social media. Like just from this little phone that I have in my pocket, I grew 1 million followers in a year, just from constantly putting out material. And of course, it sounds, I'm making it sound simple, but it's a lot of strategy. Like I've noticed that a lot of songs that were popular, like shout out to Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap is one of the main reasons I blew up in 2015.
Yes, that Trap Queen.
Trap Queen, 679 again.
My Way.
My Way, yo. Like I don't know what it was. People loved Fetty Wap in 2015, so I was like, everybody likes Fetty Wap. So nobody took the approach I did. I just put like really smooth, sexy chords on it.
Yeah.
I made it real like sensual, and of course this is like. Baby, won't you come back? And so I just was like,
whoa, baby, won't you come my way? Got something I want to say. I can get you off my brain. First off, start by saying this. Hey,
baby, won't you come my way? Just like smooth it out, and everybody's like, oh,
yes.
This dude is like freaking the next coming up. No, I'm playing. I wouldn't even say that, but
no, but it's dope.
No,
it's dope.
Yeah, but it's crazy because like literally I'm not playing. Like I would say about half of the following you see is because of those Fetty Wap covers I did.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello. Seen your pretty face soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sec for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixes for low.
Like it's every time I did a Fetty Wap anything, it went viral.
Wow.
And so for me, I'm like I told you, I'm strategic. The first time I did Trap Queen, I was like, they like this that much? Soon as 679 came out, boom.
I'm like, yeah, she fine. Wondering when she'll be mine. She walked past, I press rewind. See that face one more time, and I got this sold up. Remy boys, they know us.
Did that my way again, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it turned out being awesome. And I kind of have to figure out like what songs are popular and then try to hop on them before a lot of people do, but that's really hard because everybody has that same kind of mindset.
Right.
To hop on it first, but yeah.
Awesome. So now let's get into you. I have already accomplished quite a few things. You won a competition back in 2014 to Demi Lovato. You opened up for recording artist Tori Kelly. And you were just at the Grammy Awards this past February. So let's talk about all of these experiences and what they've meant for you.
A lot of those experiences were very, very, very humbling for me. I remember the Demi Lovato contest thing like that. I didn't even think that I would win. Like I remember I literally put in the video submission for it the night before, and then they're like, well, you won, and I was like, oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? And I was 20? Yeah, I was 20 when that happened, and so for a lot of people, they thought it was such a big deal. I mean, it was a big deal when they flew me out to LA and I got to meet a lot of people and then meet with Demi. And she was cool and all, but it's like, I didn't know what was gonna come after that. But that experience was just, it just was for what it was, and nothing really, it didn't lead to me getting any kind of deal or anything. Tori Kelly, I remember she came into town the week before the Boston Marathon bombing.
Oh wow.
And so I never forget that. So I mean, I was a fan before even when she was coming, and she's a really cool person. And the crazy thing is, everybody was like, man, you get to open for her, dude. You need to get her number and like ask her to collab and stuff. And like for me, it's like I saw that the work that she put into her social media was like so much more than me that I almost felt like me asking to do that would have been disrespectful to her grind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because I feel like where she even was then, and she was like 21 at that time, she is like where I am now, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to see how successful she's become, and I'm really like proud of her, even though I'm not a father or anything, but I'm proud of to see, because like she's a genuine like good person, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to see somebody that has a very genuine heart and genuine love and talent for music really make it, because it's actually slim to see that happen in the music industry these days. Lastly, the Grammy thing, I just did a Delta competition. Delta
Really?
Airlines had a competition, and I was like, shoot, if I don't win this, then I don't know. No. So of course I was like, man, nobody's gonna be doing this little clip shit thing. Let me make this mug extra saucy. So I did that, and I just won the round trip. I took my big brother still Gittens Jr., who's also my producer, one of my producers, and he's my bass player.
Yeah, I noticed that. I peeped that.
So I mean, also like, man, very like he's my best friend. Like we have a real close relationship, and so I took him out there, and so it was cool. You know, we were kind of from the outside looking in. I was talking to my friend Angel about this earlier today, but I was like, just that whole experience, like we were from the outside looking in, and it's the first time, like we used to always talk about being at the Grammys, like winning one, or, you know what I'm saying? But it was so humbling. We got to go backstage and like see some of the instruments and see how the show's put together.
Right.
And it just was like, this is so random, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, hopefully it's a precursor for what's to come in the future. God keeps me healthy, and just hopefully all this music does well, so that I could possibly be on the inside looking up. You know?
So it's been rumored that you have a 5-track EP on the way. Is this true?
No, that's false. Like, no.
You scared me. I'm like, oh my god.
She's like, oh no, no, it's true. I'm super big on quality.
Okay.
And it's crazy. Since I was like 19, I wanted to put an EP out, but like I didn't have the resources or anything. And I'm big on first impressions, and I didn't want to put something out that wasn't who Will Gittens is, you know?
I hear you.
And so I feel like this 5-track it represents like where I'm at right now. It's honest to where I am in my life, and a lot of the songs it's a vast array of different things. But I mean, it's only 5 tracks, but I definitely, it was intentional with all 5 of them. Like I made sure that all 5 of them could hold its own. You know what I'm saying? Could be like a single each one of them. I know I'm excited because with this following, like people are constantly, every time I put out covers, they're like, I want to hear some of your stuff, or like, you know. And sometimes I give people excerpts on Vine and Instagram of original stuff and be like, because it's like I'm testing them. I'm like, what do you think about this? Would you buy it? And people's like, oh my gosh, yeah. Like, where's the original stuff? And so I feel like this EP is really going to put the following that I've built to the test to see if y'all really mess with me. To see if people really like support what I do, you know? Because people like my voice and all, but I could potentially suck at songwriting.
Now, but you do write your own songs?
I do write. I'm a songwriter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what topics do you think you're going to be touching base on in this 5-track EP?
Okay, I can give you. This is funny. This is like she getting a little. What do you call
I gotta go there.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta go there.
The title of the EP actually is called No Filter. It's really like you go on Instagram all the time. Everybody goes on Instagram,
Right.
and a lot of women like to. It's an empowering thing for a woman to say no filter, hashtag no filter. She wants to show you that she's naturally beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And you see all the time that women use filters, and it's like a way for them to feel like they're prettier. You know what I'm saying? Or that they will come off looking better. And so what the song is saying is that you don't need a filter because your beauty's already there and that you're already perfect. And you know what I'm saying? That's really what the message of the song is. And I feel like that the world needs to hear something like that, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I just feel like that's what women want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And Instagram and all these social medias are so relevant that I feel like and the melody and everything is so catchy that I feel like. And I put a rap on it. Shout out to Daniel Ratliff, this guy that I met from Vine, a rapper, that he did some rapping over some of my stuff, and it went viral on Vine. And so it was only right that we collabed, and we're about to put that track out.
I think it's time. I think the world is ready for it.
I think I don't think anybody's doing what I'm doing not to sound like I'm freaking a Renaissance man. There's not really many like black young brothers like playing guitar the way I do, like, and the content about what I write about. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anybody doing what I'm doing, and so it's kind of a blessing because I feel like I can have my own lane.
If you don't mind, I would love to hear one of your tracks, something, anything.
I board a plane, you fly to you. I take a train if I had to. I'd ride a bus for hours just to get back to your love, to get back to your love. I hop in a car and drive to you. Don't care how far, as long as I get to you. I even crawl on my knees just to get back to your love, to get back to your love. And I know it gets hard, distance is the worst part, and I hate that you're far from me now. I would travel the world just to see you smile, girl. And I would swim across the ocean to feel one touch of your skin. You may call me a fool, but there's nothing I won't do to spend the day with you.
So
That is so awesome.
For sure.
So that is A Day With You, and that is going to be on your No Filter EP.
That's gonna be the last song on the EP actually.
Oh man, that is so dope. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
So, one thing that I always like to do whenever I conclude is to ask whomever I'm speaking to at the time to drop a gem. And basically what that's called is just giving a little piece of advice to those out there that are aspiring to do what you're doing right now. So if you could look into that camera right over there, or that one over there, whichever one you prefer, and let them know what your gem is.
The biggest gem is your passion. You just need to just keep doing it. For me, is a lot of people think that the following that I've built, that it just came to me and it just fell from the sky. But like I was telling her in this interview, I literally took all of last year. That was a whole year process of me every single day investing time and energy into putting music on social media. And it's the blessing that came from it is crazy because of my persistence with it. And there's a lot of people that actually contact me in DMs and other things, and like, man, I'm so passionate about music, but I'm scared to put myself out there. Don't be scared to do that, man. People are gonna judge you regardless. You just gotta believe in yourself and keep putting things out there. And the right people, if it's honest and if it's genuine, the right people will hear and they'll respect you and they will share it. That's how life goes. That's how music works. If it sounds good to them, it seems honest and pure, they will share it and they will love it. And my only other gem is to keep God first. There's a lot of things in my life that wouldn't have happened if He didn't open doors for me and didn't look out for me. And so I'm not trying to impose any atheists, but God is a really big part of my life, and He's provided so much for me. So I mean, just always be in prayer. Really pray hard for what you want, and believe in yourself. And there's really a hard way for you to fail.
Amen. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's awesome. That is so awesome. So really quick, before you leave us, plug yourself in. Let us know where we can find you on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? It's Will Gittens, the kid. No. I'm Will Gittens. If you want to find me anywhere, I'm Will Gittens on every social media platform. At Will Gittens on Instagram, at Will Gittens on Twitter, at Will Gittens on Vine. And Snapchat doesn't have the @ symbol, but it's Will Gittens. And that's no space, so it's just Will Gittens all the way through. So you can find me on pretty much any social media platform. And even if I'm not on a platform, you can probably find me. But thank you guys so much. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure meeting you. And I wish you all the success in the world. Truly, such a beautiful soul. Alright, so that about wraps it up for us here at Daniree Behind the Vibe exclusive interview with Will Gittens. If you like what you see, please feel free to like and of course subscribe. And as always, be sure to follow me at WhoIsDaniree on Instagram.
What's going on, y'all? It's Will Gittens. You're now rocking with Daniree, the modern day Wonder Woman, and you can find her at daniree.com.